What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Form here with you, your very first true love. And if it's not true, at least it's love. Today, we're going to be talking about this thing. The Shure SM7B microphone made by Shure, S-H-U-R-E, if you were wondering, because I didn't know how it was spelled when I first bought one. But why should you get this thing instead of potentially this thing? Let's dive right in. All right, welcome back. Like I said, guys, thank you for being here. Remember, if you do like the content in the channel and the video, make sure you like the video. We'll hit the bell for the little notifications so that when we do a new video, when we put something up, you guys get notified right away and you guys can check things out. We're doing mainly tutorials, gear reviews, that kind of stuff here on the channel. So feel free to comment. Tell me if you like it. Tell me if you don't. Guys, why should you get a Shure SM7B microphone? Or if you're looking to get a Shure SM7B microphone, is it worth it? It is a large investment. Shure SM7Bs for us here in Canada are $500, roughly $400 USD. The price might have gone up since I bought one, but all you get with the microphone. Now, this is something that you need to know if you're looking to get a Shure SM7B. All you get is the microphone. You don't get the XLR cable. You don't get a stand. You don't get anything except for the microphone itself. You don't get a mixer, you don't get a preamp, you don't get nothing, okay? High quality things cost high amounts of money, but it is a large investment. Now, the Shure SM7B, as you can tell, offers a very clear, warm type of voice feeling. It's just, honestly, it's the best microphone I've ever used, and honestly, it's used by many big streamers, and there's a reason for this. Now, why should you buy something like this instead of something like this? Well, the Blue Yeti was my go-to for a long time. I had it in the closet for a long while before I started streaming. The Blue Yeti is a USB microphone. This is an XLR microphone. There are two different types, usually, USB, XLR. This microphone is very, very good. However, it will not get you to where you want to be with something sounding like this microphone does now. This has a bunch of different settings on the back. You can control your gain. There's a different settings for different types of audio capturing, whether it's the front, all around, stuff like that. A very good microphone usually captures a lot of background noise. You need a lot of filters in your streaming programs, whether it's OBS or Streamlabs, in order to make this sound as good as you can. Oftentimes when you get loud, no matter what the gain is set at, it's often way too loud. It blows out. You hit the reds, and it's just not fun. Now, these can be your go-to for a very, very, very long time. These are a lot cheaper than something like this. You don't need mix amps. You don't need mixers, audio, nothing, right? You don't need XLR software, nothing, okay? You can literally just plug this USB and away you go. Now, I'm your average streamer, your average gamer. I'm not here professionally coming at you with a review of the Shure SM7B. It's not a sponsored video, that's for sure, but this microphone offers anything and everything that you could ask for in terms of microphone audio for videos, for your stream, for anything. The Go XLR is what I've continued to mix this with, okay? The Go XLR is great for streamers. It offers you tons of variety. I've got videos on it. Make sure you go check things out. I also have a video on how to set up your Go XLR and your Shure SM7B for the best quality, best universal sound in terms of your equalizer and your mixer and all that kind of stuff. So make sure you guys go check out those videos. Because of all that comes with the microphone is the microphone itself, you need to get additional things. This is not a just purchase microphone investment. This is something that will cost you a lot of money. For example, like I said, the microphone here in Canada is $500. The Go XLR is $500. That's $1,000 right there. You need an XLR cable, and then you need, if depending on your setup, you might need a couple extra cables, stuff like that, right? They're very easy to set up, very easy to use. You need a stand for it, all that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, an investment in a business of any sorts is usually a good investment if you do it the right way. I think this is great. There's a cap here, but behind that cap, I don't have the screwdriver for it, but behind that cap, you're going to see little toggle switches. You can toggle with that. You can play with that. I didn't do a single thing to it. I just plugged it in and I did everything in the Go XLR app on the computer. And I set everything up properly there. This microphone is really good because it picks up only what is going directly into the microphone in the end of the microphone, not the sides of it. Unlike our other cardio, who needs cardio? We can set the setting on this one that makes sure that you speak into the side of it. A lot of people misuse these types of microphones, even like the HyperX Quadcast, they speak into the tip of it, but it's actually the side that is collecting the noise, the audio, and that creates poor audio in the end of it. However, with the Shure SM7B, if I go like this, you guys can tell that every time I'm moving across from it, then you can't hear me if I'm not speaking right directly into the microphone, which is great. That way, if you're streaming, only is your voice getting picked up. No keyboard, no mouse clicks, nothing in the background. Someone has to be very loud in the background for this to be picking it up. You set that stuff up properly in the Go XLR app or your mixer software that you're using. However, the microphone does a lot of the work for itself. Now, what you also see a lot of microphones have is they shock mounts. You actually don't need one with the Shure SM7B because it's actually built right into the end of the microphone. It's kind of crazy. It's kind of weird to think about, but it's built in. The microphone itself is almost like floating inside of the microphone. And that's what high quality things get you. This microphone is a huge investment, okay? You don't need the Go XLR. You can even get a mini XLR for half the price of the big Go XLR. Or you can get a different type of mixer just to use the Go XLR. Or you can even get a different types of mixer to use the Shure SM7B properly, since it is an XLR mic, like I said. With these mics, you cannot plug those directly into a computer. You need a mixer that gets plugged into your computer through that. So when you look at the Shure SM7B, I guarantee you will find a huge difference in whatever microphone you're using. There are other microphones out there that you can use. Some streamers use other types. There's a lot that use the Shure SM7B. It was used by Michael Jackson to record Thriller back in the day. It's been around for a very long time. A very good company. Now, the Shure SM7B, like I said, is $500 Canadian. It does have a little brother, the MV7, also a very good microphone. So if you're looking to buy in the Shure family, I suggest that you potentially look at that as well if you're on a budget. But if you don't have necessarily a small budget and you want to go big for your stream or for your setup, honestly, I would suggest this microphone with the mini XLR or the big Go XLR. The mini XLR offers you everything you need to have with setup the Shure SM7B with the right audio equalizer. The big Go XLR just offers you those samplers and the sound effects that are very fun to use for your stream. Again, this comes from somebody who's an average gamer, average streamer. I've used the Shure SM7B and the Go XLR since October now, so it's been a few months. So not very long, but I can guarantee you that you will not go back to any other different thing. So if you want to, you can spend money on one of these, or if you already have it, go ahead. Save money until you can invest in a really good microphone, a mixer to go along with it, stuff like that. So if you're looking to upgrade your audio, your microphone, you're going to want to buy something like this. The Shure SM7B has not disappointed me since I've gotten it. I love how it only picks up what I'm saying right directly into it. It's very maneuverable. It's a very fun microphone to use. You don't have to worry about it going out. You don't have to worry about it blowing out. I can get as loud as I want. And if you've ever been to the stream, you know that we get loud a little bit. You can get really loud and it doesn't blow up. It doesn't blow out. There's no grain sounds. There's no nothing, okay? I'm telling you right now, it's a very good investment, but it's a large one. So if you have any questions about the microphone itself, feel free to drop a comment in the video. Like the video. Today we went over the Shure SM7B very quickly, and it's a straight up honest review. This is the best microphone that you can get, and this is not just my opinion, but this is the opinion of a lot of other people on the YouTubes, on the Twitches, on the Facebooks, everywhere on the interwebs. I'm telling you right now, it's an investment and a half, but if you're willing to get to where you want to go, you have to invest to get there. The microphone plus the mixer, the mini XLR, the Go XLR, those are my two best recommendations for you guys. It's an investment, but if you have any questions on if it's actually worth it, yes. You don't need to ask me in the comments, is it worth it? The answer is yes. So that being said, hopefully you guys got a little bit of education out of this. Like I said, there's other videos with the Go XLR and the Shure SM7B on how to set it up properly within the application itself, within the Go XLR software, to make sure that you get the best sound out of it possible. But that's the beauty of these things. You can customize them perfectly to your voice, and you'll never have to worry about anything or bad audio or anything like that in your stream or when you're recording your YouTubes. That being said, make sure you like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel. That's how we get seen on here. And again, thank you so much for being here. We'll talk next time. We'll catch you later. Bye.